important conversation on the significance of Eid somewhere in along the line as we go into the show. But of course, this morning, we're starting with our business brief segment. Exactly a few minutes shortly, I'm going to share with you the business brief for today. We have a very good roundtable discussion coming up for you, and also we'll bring you transport today. Solomon Tetenate is on standby to bring you that, and then we bring you a special Eid al-Fitr conversation. We're talking about the significance of Eid al-Fitr, fasting. We're talking about spiritual growth, and also family and community traditions. Some of the things that is done during Eid al-Fitr. So if you want to learn more about it, you want to stick and stay as we'll get into all of that shortly. And then we have a roundtable discussion now. It's World Oral Health Day, actually. And so we're talking about the importance of oral health for overall well-being. Of course, as you are enjoying the holiday, you need to take care of your health as well, and that's why we're bringing you that conversation this morning. All of that on a special holiday edition of the Business Breakfast on Zed. Please don't go anywhere. We're going to get into our business brief segment shortly, but enjoy this song by Sherifa Gunu, and we will be right back. Song I want to play for you very soon. I'm going to bring you that, but we'll get into our business brief segment. We'll be talking about Oral Health Day. I'll be also joined by a Muslim who will be sharing his thoughts with us, especially on why the Eid celebration and how we can celebrate. And even if you're not a Muslim, you're a Christian, or you believe in something else, you want to stick and stay, because this is a very important conversation, and it's going to share with us how you can also celebrate regardless of your religion. And all of that conversations will be coming up this morning on the show. And so please don't go anywhere. We'll get into all of that shortly. You can engage us on our social media platforms. We're streaming live on Facebook at ZFMGH and on YouTube at Z Multimedia. Please visit those platforms. Share the link with your family and friends, and get them also who you are celebrating with this morning. We want to hear all of that from you right here on the show. We're going to get into our business brief segment shortly, but we'll take another quick music break, and then when we return, we bring you all of that right here on the show. So enjoy this one. This is a very powerful song, and I know that our Muslim brothers and sisters, this is a song they would love to hear on a special day like this, and it's Eden Saeed by Mesut Curtis and Maher Zain. Today, yes, I'm trying with the Muslim words and the Muslim names, so if I make any mistake, pardon. We'll be right back with our business brief segment. Celebrate Eden Sahid by Masood Curtis featuring Mahazir, and that's a very good Sanla song. Yes, when we were kids, these were some of the songs we used to hear during Sanla. Now I lived in a community that wasn't necessarily a Muslim community, but there were so many Muslims around us, and we used to learn some of the things. I remember there was a day. Let me share my funny story. I remember there was a day I went to the mosque to go and pray, and Charlie. Yes, as a very young boy, I have a mosque just across my street, and so I would once in a while follow my friend whose name was Sule. Sule would take me to the mosque to go and do ablution, and all of that, and then we go inside the mosque to go and pray. And one day my father caught me, and your guess is just as good as mine. But that's exactly what happened. I don't know what your experience has been. I mean, like as well growing up in a Muslim community. If you're listening to me, tell us how the experience has been for you. But I also know that, especially on Eid, I mean, during Eid al-Fitr celebration like this, they bring us some food and all of that, and then we pack it, because I had a lot of Muslims around us. Every family will bring us bowls of rice. That day, rice and stew and all of those things, Charlie. We have it in abundance, and so we enjoy it and even pass some on to other people. I don't know what your experience is. Send me a WhatsApp on 0544321019, 0544321019, or you can call me on 0303956641, 0303956641, and then I give you the opportunity to share your thoughts with us this morning. We're streaming live on Facebook at ZFMGH and also on YouTube at Z Multimedia. Please drop a comment there and I'll read them for you. All right, let's get into our business brief segment. There's so much music coming up for you. There's so much conversations coming up for you. And so please don't go anywhere. Stick and stay. Let's get into our business brief segment. All right. Like I said, we're talking about oral health this morning. And so, yes, because we are observing the oral health month, and that is why we're having this conversation today. Now, when was the last time you really thought about your mouth? When was the last time you really thought about your mouth? Now, the mouth is one of the things that is or the part of the body that is very, very important. Now, so anybody with mouth odor, oh my God, I don't know whether you've experienced that before, but I mean, no qualms to those people, people who are experiencing that. Of course, that's why we're having conversations like this so that you can take care of it. But it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm asking, when was the last time you really thought about your mouth? Not just brushing quickly before rushing out, not just chewing gum to freshen up. I really mean you thought about your oral health. Now, for many of us, the answer is very honest. We don't. Not until something goes wrong. And that is where today's conversation begins. Because today, as the world marks World Oral Health Day, under the theme, a happy mouth is a happy life. We are being reminded of something that we often ignore, that your mouth is not separate from your body. It is deeply connected to your health, your confidence, your work, and your everyday life. But let me tell you, let me not start with theory. Let me tell you a story about a lady called Ama. Now, Ama Owusu is a 27-year-old sales executive. She lives right here in Accra. She's very ambitious, very focused, and always on the move. Her morning starts very early. Her days are packed. She has targets to meet, clients to impress, and traffic to beat also. I think that sounds familiar. Now, in the middle of all of that, there was one thing Amma consistently pushed aside: her oral health. Not because she didn't care, but because life was moving very, very fast. Her routine was very simple: a quick brush in the morning, sometimes rushed. At night, if she was too tired, she would skip it. Sometimes she never even does, but there are a few days that she also does when she remembers. Now, during the day, she relied on sugary snacks and soft drinks to keep her going. Energy for the hustle, some dental checkups where a toothache or anything, then I am fine. That's the kind of mindset that Amma had, and that's right there is where many of us are as well. We treat our mouths like something that only deserves attention when it starts shouting. But the truth is that your mouth actually whispers before it screams. Amma started noticing small things: a little bleeding when she brushed, occasional discomfort, a mild toothache that came and went. The pain became persistent, eating became uncomfortable, even speaking, her strength as a sales executive started to feel quite difficult. Now, imagine this: you are in front of a client, trying to present, trying to convince, trying to say close a deal, but there's a sharp pain in your mouth, or a sharp, not a sharp smell, or something of that sort in your mouth. Your focus is gone, your confidence is shaking. And that's exactly what happened to Amma. In fact, one day during an important presentation, the pain hit so sharply that she completely lost her train of thought mid-sentence. And just like that, everything paused. And in that moment, it wasn't just about it anymore. It's about her confidence, it was about performance, and it was about how she showed up in the world. And that was a turning point. She finally went to see a dentist, and what she found out actually changed everything. Amma was dealing with tooth decay and early stage gum disease. She didn't know. Conditions that didn't start overnight. Conditions that had been building quietly over time. But here's what really caught her attention. The dentist explained something many of us don't think about. A poor oral health is not just about the mouth. It has been linked to serious health issues like heart disease and type 2 diabetes and all of that. So let that sink. Your brushing habits, your flossing, your diet can actually connect to your heart, to your overall well-being. The day I learned this, I realized that, then that could also be the reason why people actually have certain issues with their hearts and all of that. And so suddenly, this wasn't just about teeth for Amma anymore, it was about life. And her journey didn't magically become easy. There were treatments, there were professional cleanings, fillings, and more importantly, some habit changes. She had to relearn the basics: how to brush properly, why flossing matters, how to cut down on sugary foods, and why regular checkups are not optional but very essential. And slowly, things began to change for her. I think the pain reduced, her gums improved, and her confidence actually returned, and she started smiling again. Now, very freely this time, speaking with confidence, engaging better with their clients and all of that. And her energy levels even improved because she could eat properly again. Now, today, Amma is not just a professional chasing targets. She's someone who actually understands that taking care of your mouth is part of taking care of your life. And her message is simple: that take care of your mouth and it will take care of you. So as you listen to this story, I want you to ask yourself a few honest questions. How many times have you ignored that small discomfort in your mouth? How many times have you postponed that dental visit? How many times have you said, I will deal with it later? Because for many of us, our oral health is not urgent until it becomes unavoidable. But what if we flipped that mindset? What if we stop waiting for pain? What if we saw oral health not as a reaction but as a prevention? Because here's the truth: oral health, like I said, is not just about cleaning your teeth or fresh breath alone. It affects you, how you eat, how you speak, how you smile, how confident you feel, and how others even perceive you. And in many cases, your overall health. And yet, it is one of the most neglected aspects of our daily routine. So today, that's why we're having this conversation on the show. Are we doing enough to take care of our mouths? And more importantly, do we really understand how much is at stake when we don't? And that is where this conversation actually becomes very important. Our topic this morning is the importance of oral health for overall well-being. And I'll be joined by a dentist who will help us break this down in a way that actually makes sense for everyday life. And we'll be talking about quite a number of things. The most common oral health challenges people face right here in Ghana, why preventive care actually matters more than treatment, the simple daily habits that can actually make a difference in your life, and also how taking care of your mouth can transform not just your health but also your confidence and your quality of life. So if you've ever ignored a toothache, if you've ever skipped brushing at night, if you've ever said it is not that serious, then this conversation is for you, because what you're about to hear might just change the way you take care of yourself starting today. And so please don't go anywhere. We'll get into all of that shortly. You can keep our numbers and send us a WhatsApp on 0544321019, 0544321019, or you can call us on 0303956641, 0303956641. When we open the phone lines, you can call us on that. And also you can drop a comment on our live stream on Facebook at ZFMGH and on YouTube at Z Multimedia. All right, so that will be all for our business brief segment this morning. Solomon Tetenate is on standby for transport today. Please stay tuned.
This is the pre-boarding announcement for flight 3728.
Ignition sequence start. 2, 1, 0. All engines running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
All right, thank you very much. Solomon Tetenate is ready to bring us transport today this morning. So, Eid Mubarak. I know you don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Yeah, so
I think they repeat it. Or I don't know. I don't actually.
Yeah, so if you know, please tell us. Yeah. Solomon doesn't know.
Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of Muslim friends, so. For me,
you don't have a lot of Muslim
I would
friends.
have asked actually,
But did you have like people living around you growing up who were Muslims?
No.
Oh, okay. Then you missed a lot.
A lot. Because that's what I'm saying. You know, the last time I was talking about the meat and all.
Yeah.
Actually, I've not even enjoyed some before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've not stayed with.
Please, if you are listening to us this morning, today,
I think
Suleimana says he wants.
That's the new name for me.
I don't know. I think there's a connection between Muslim names and Christian names.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So Solomon, for instance, could be Suleiman. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess it.
Ishmael is Ismaila.
Exactly. And Emmanuel.
Emmanuel is what?
They have a name. Emmanuel. There's I think they call it Emmanuel. Yeah.
I never heard it.
Emmanuel.
I see.
I think so.
So don't lie to us.
I'm not actually like I'm not.
Don't lie to us.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
I think I've heard something like that.
Yeah, I think there's a good connection. There's a good connection between the Muslim names and but because I know that if you want to go into the Bible, Abraham's children, Isaac gave birth to. Abraham gave it to Isaac and Ishmael. So I understand that the Ishmael part, I'm not too sure. And so please let me. Yes, the Ishmael part is the Islamic part, and then the Isaac part is the Christian part. And so all of those dynamics. So we are all together. We are brothers and sisters, and that's why you don't have to hate anybody who is of another religion or not. Yes, let's all live together. And I like the fact that as a country we've been able to do that over the past how many? God knows how long. Yes, so. It's very good. Let's continue to live harmoniously. Let's continue to love each other and all of that. But you see, I don't know, in Iran, I know that there are lots of Muslims. In times like this when, as the fights, the tensions were going on, I'm sure they were fasting as well. You know, and even Saudi Arabia, Dubai, all of these, Qatar, these are all Muslim countries. And I was thinking about how the whole process has been for them. And for me, it's a very sad. We use this opportunity to call for peace in the Middle East and all of that. Donald Trump, if you are listening to me this morning, I know it's the most unlikely thing, but
who knows? Maybe by chance of the video, and then And maybe
Yes,
your
I-
advice will actually,
yes,
change
yes,
the whole thing.
yes.
Yeah, so I think it's very
So I'm
important.
thinking about them, and my heart goes out to all of those people
Yeah.
who are actually going through hard times and all of that. Yeah. And so anyway, but let me not take all your time. Please tell us what you have for us today. We'll talk about some other things as we go.
Yeah, all right. So thank you so much. So today I'm taking through the local flight schedules, and also we'll be looking at the traffic situation in town. Currently, there's free movement in town, and as you know, on holidays usually we don't have a lot of traffic in town. So I'll just take you through some areas where we can, identify some traffic, and then you know how to navigate your way through in the city. And also I'll come with some stories actually trending in the aviation sector this morning. And so let me start with the flight schedules, and I'm starting with Passion Air Accra to Kumasi. Morning flights are 6:20 a.m. and 11:20 a.m. 6:20 a.m. and 11:20 a.m. and then afternoon flights are 1:50 p.m. and 4:20 p.m. 1:50 p.m. and 4:20 p.m. Evening flights are 7:20 p.m. and 7:50 p.m. for Passion Air Accra to Kumasi. It takes 40 minutes to get to your destination. Now, Accra to Takoradi Passion Air morning flight is at 8:50 a.m. and then afternoon flight is at 4:20 p.m. and it takes 50 minutes to get to your destination. Accra to Sunyani Passion Air has only one flight available for the day at 9:30 a.m. and it takes 1 hour to get to your destination. Accra to Wa Passion Air also has only one flight available for the day at 12:20 p.m. 12:20 p.m. It takes 1 hour 40 minutes to get to your destination. Now, Accra to Tamale, Passion Air Accra to Tamale morning flight 6 a.m. and then afternoon flight is at 4:20 p.m. Morning flight 6 a.m. afternoon flight 4:20 p.m. and it takes 1 hour 20 minutes to get to your destination. So that's all for Passion Air. Now let's look at Africa World Airlines, how their schedule also looks like today. And so Africa World Airlines Accra to Kumasi morning flights are 6:20 a.m., 8:40 a.m. and 9:20 a.m. and 11:40 a.m. So 6:20 a.m., 8:40 a.m., 9:20 a.m. and 11:40 a.m. Afternoon flights are 2:20 p.m. and 4:40 p.m. 2:20 p.m. and 4:40 p.m. and then the evening flight is at 6:50 p.m. and 7 p.m. It takes 40 minutes to get to your destination. Now, Accra to Takoradi Africa World Airlines morning flight is at 6:40 a.m. and then afternoon flights are 2:10 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. and it takes 40 minutes as well to get to your destination. Now, Accra to Tamale Africa World Airlines morning flight 6:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. and then afternoon flights are 12:30 p.m. to 20 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. It takes 1 hour to get to your destination. So these are the local flight schedules for today. Now let's look at the traffic situation in town. The traffic situation in town, and currently at Okponglo there's traffic building up slowly. It's not that intense, but it's building up slowly at Okponglo that we need to take note of. If you are from Medina heading to Oshiashi at Okponglo, there's a bit traffic spotted around that area, and also there's also traffic on the same stretch at where the Ghana Standards Authority GSA is located. There's also traffic spotted around that area you will need to take note of. So that's the traffic update around that area. And also coming to North Jolu at where Fiesta Royal Hotel is located, there's also traffic spotted around that area. It's building up slowly. It's not that intense, but it's building up slowly. You also need to take note of. But amazingly, on the Legon bypass, there's free movement, no traffic on the stretch. Usually we spot traffic on that stretch, but today there's free movement, no traffic on the Legon bypass road, and so you should also take note of that. So that's the traffic update for you around that area. And also from Accra Mall to Airport First is also very free. There's no traffic on that stretch at the moment. That's the Liberation Road, right from Accra Mall to Airport First. Free movement on the stretch, and that's unusual because mostly we spot traffic on that stretch around this time. And also, there's traffic if you're heading towards where the Stanbic Height is located. There's massive traffic on the stretch. If you're from Accra or Medina going to Accra, you are going to experience traffic on the stretch, so you should take note of that. And also, there's traffic at 37 Military Hospital, right from where lab service to 37 Military Hospital. It's not that intense, but it's building up slowly. You will need to take note of. So that's the traffic update for you today. Now let's look at some stories trending in the aviation sector this morning. So Ghana positions itself as passenger-friendly aviation hub with new complaint portal. And so Ghana has taken a significant step towards strengthening its position as a passenger-focused aviation hub in West Africa with the launch of a new digital complaint platform by the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. So the initiative, unveiled during World Consumer Rights Day 2026 in Accra, was formally launched by the Minister for Transport, Joseph Bukari Nikpe, who underscored government's commitment sector. So speaking at the event, the minister noted that the aviation is not only about infrastructure and aircraft, but also about people, trust, and confidence. And he also stressed that when passengers feel protected and fairly treated, they are more likely to travel, driving tourism, trade, and investment. So this is the story actually trending in the aviation sector this morning. And thank you, Nitrebi Hammond, for having me.
Thank you very much, Suleimana. Solomon Tetenate for bringing us transport today this morning. All right, so the show continues. This is the special Eid al-Fitr holiday morning show, or Business Breakfast on Zed, and we have a few other things coming up. We're going to have a very good conversation with a Muslim who's going to tell us a bit more about Eid. If you're curious about exactly what it's all about, you're going to get that right here on the show very soon. And then after that, we'll bring you a big conversation on the roundtable discussion this morning. We're talking about oral health as we mark the World Oral Health Day. And so don't go anywhere, stick and stay. Enjoy this one, and we'll be right back. Trebi Hammond, and it's exactly 5 minutes after 9, and we get into our conversation for today, our big conversation for today. Like I indicated earlier on, we're going to have a conversation on Eid very soon, but we want to do our roundtable, and then maybe along the line or just before we wrap up the show, we bring you the Eid conversation. I understand that my guest who is going to join me is on the prayer grounds now, and he is actually going to pray. And so once he's done, we're going to bring you that conversation so you get to understand exactly what Eid is all about and how you can celebrate, whether you're Muslim or not, the best way to be able to celebrate that. And so we'll talk about all of that shortly. But right about now, we get into our roundtable discussion. And today, like I said, we're marking Oral Health, World Oral Health Day. And that is why we're having this conversation here. Now, if you are just tuning in, we are saying that oral health is not just about clean teeth or fresh breath. It's deeply connected to your overall well-being. And today we're moving from awareness to conversation. I'm not having this conversation alone. I'm joined this morning by a professional who deals with this every single day. He's a dentist. His name is Harry B.K. Glover. He's a dentist and also the CEO of Life Healthcare Center. And he joins me for our special World Oral Health Day conversation right here on the Business Breakfast on Zed. Should I call you doctor or
anyone works? I was me before I became a doctor.
Okay, right, yeah, but I prefer to call you doc. Yes, I like to give people their accolades. I mean, for things they worked hard for. So, yes. Anyway, you're welcome to the Business Breakfast.
Thank you.
Right, thanks so much for making time to be
You're
part
welcome.
of us this morning. And you're spending your holiday. I know you should be sleeping or resting.
No, it's the from here I'm going to work.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
You work every day.
The holiday, because corporate Ghana is quite tight now, so the holidays and the weekends are when people have time to visit the dentist. So
Okay.
it's quite busy on the holidays.
On
and weekends,
holidays,
yeah.
right? Okay, all right. Anyway, let's start from the top this morning. Now, why do you think that oral health is such an important thing, but people overlook it? Because I see that a lot. Why do you think that is the case?
So, for when a kid is born, the first thing that helps a kid survive is to put the breast in the mouth, the nipple in the mouth to suck. If they didn't have the mouth, survival is non-existent.
True.
The kid would not make it. Then as you grow, that's what helps you chew. That helps you smile.
Yeah.
That helps you speak, because some words, depending on how the pronunciation is better when you have your teeth. When you lose your teeth, you are not able to mention some of the consonants very well.
Right.
And then also, and now that social media has become a big thing, your smile is extremely important.
Very important.
But people take it for granted because they have 32 teeth. Yes.
How so?
Because they feel that when one is gone,
Okay.
they are
so
just
31.
to function. And and also some may not take it for granted, but the stories they've heard. The dentist takes out your teeth. The dentist causes pain. The dentist does this. So some is also bothered with past experiences and fear.
Right.
Yes, fear of that's the fear of this of the unknown and fear from stories that they've heard.
Okay.
So that's why people would take it for granted.
For granted.
Yeah, because if you've got two eyes, if one is gone, you've got one eye. You've got a nose. If your nose is cut off, it's difficult. But
Yeah.
because you've got 32 teeth,
People think that
people think that it's gone.
you can still
Yes.
manage and all of that.
Yeah.
I see. But do you think there's a lack of awareness?
Big time.
Largely.
Big time. You see, our numbers as dentists is even quite small. Yes.
You mean the number of dentists
That is in the country.
in the country? Oh, okay.
Yes, it's quite small. Off the top of my head, I don't think we have up to 2,000 dentists in the country.
Really?
Of 32 million, of over 30 million, and with dentistry is quite expensive, even with the training. And prior to recent years, that you now have a dental school in Kumasi and as you have in the whole UDS, and then my alma mater at University of Ghana. The numbers, my batch at the time I was training, my batch produced only 13 dentists. So that
I
year,
see.
2008, when I finished, the whole country had only 13 dentists produced.
Wow.
Yes. So oral health is now getting into people's minds. Then also you realize that even with the health policies and all that, there was much emphasis placed on malaria, on TB,
and all.
on HIV,
HIV
yes,
and
all
all of
those
these
things.
Right.
You know, so dental wasn't giving that much funding and that much backing. So it's really that you have a lot of private health insurances, that you have a lot of clients in corporate Ghana trying to access the dental care. But prior to that, it was done. That existed, yeah.
But why do you think people are not going into it? Is it because it's expensive?
No, so back to that, everybody who's growing up, what we know is this: the stethoscope. Everybody finishes wants to be a doctor. Dentistry was not, once again, was not that well marketed. People saw you as people also at that point declined dentistry because they felt that they didn't see it as a specialist area.
Okay.
They saw that you were going to learn just about 32 teeth. That's not exciting. But it's a whole world. It's massive. It has got several disciplines, several subspecialties. So,
is there what are we getting wrong at the mindset level as a people? Generally, in terms of not specifically on becoming dentists or studying to become dentists, but generally about oral health.
Yeah, in oral, I don't think that at the end, you see, people would only once when you interact with clients and you are trying to convince them to fix their teeth, they don't know, look, take it out. I've got other teeth. So I'm saying, that's what I put across earlier, the fact that you have got 32 teeth. But the other thing is that with the older, so and because it was a limited number.
Right.
You go, I inject, I take out. You go, an injection into, take it out, and with individual differences in makeup, the amount of anesthesia that helps you work as a dentist varies from person to person. But for some of the older folks, those days, what they tell us is that when they go, they are injected, have to go and sit outside. But then you come back and anesthesia is one off or not, they are pulling out your tooth. So some of them had very, very horrid experiences.
Right.
So some of them don't want to hear the dentist at all. So you have the current generation. I have parents who bring their kids who will not have the treatment done when the kid is there because they are afraid of the dentist. But the kid is very fine. The kid comes, will chat with me, and will do the procedure.
Everything.
So maybe from the generation coming up, they would be more exposed and more educated than the older folks.
The older folks. I see. All right. Now, so let's talk about the topic that we have this morning. So people usually say that our oral health really is part of our general well-being or overall well-being. What does that mean?
It's said that the mouth is a window to your body because almost every disease has an oral manifestation.
Okay.
So if you have lack of vitamin C, you will see your gums bleeding. If you have diabetes, it shows in the mouth. Some heart conditions, you would have issues in the mouth and all that. So it's one that if your teeth is in good shape, basically that's your teeth are one of the most important things, and your mouth.
Okay.
One of the important things that help you survive because that's where your water passes, that's where the food you chew passes, that's where the smoothies or whatever you're going to eat, that's where it goes through. So without it being on point, it will affect your general being. Yeah. So you are they're also moving down to mental health.
Your confidence.
Your confidence. Yeah, it encompasses the whole being. It's not like
your confidence.
Your confidence. Yeah, it encompasses the whole being. It's not just they're not just 32 teeth. If the tooth is gone bad and there's a lot of pain, sleep is not that your friend. You cannot sleep because the pain is worse at night. And the pain from dental issues is only second to labor. So you have it said that when you have a healthy mouth and everything is on point, it's because definitely if you're having toothache and you cannot sleep, the following day your productivity is less. So it's generally the health of your mouth reflects on your total well-being. Yes.
And that is why. So why should people take it serious?
Because that's what makes you.
Okay.
Because you have no teeth and you are talking on the panel. You look at them and you are wondering. Even you come down even to the military. The teeth is one body that does not regenerate. Regenerate means that it does not form back.
Yeah.
Once it's gone, it's gone. Once the 32 God gave you, once you take one out, that's it. No, we've tried all sorts of materials, but none of them comes close to what God gave.
Okay.
Yes. And to replace a missing tooth is quite expensive. So that's why you need to maintain what you have.
What you have, right.
Yeah, that was given to you by God for free.
Okay.
No cost.
No cost.
If you want a mortal to intervene to replicate what God gave, it comes at a cost. So it's one that you must take very, 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 very important, because once it's gone, it's gone.
Okay.
And then also you realize that with your teeth, the full nature of your mouth, how your smile looks. Who has lost their teeth, their mouth dips in, because it's the one that if you lose, it's gone for life.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about the Ghanaian context specifically. So what are some of the common oral health issues that you see here in Ghana, or that people bring to you?
So one for most Ghanaians, as we got more urbanized and more sophisticated, then you're having more people coming down with tooth decay.
Okay.
What we call caca, or what we call caries in dentistry. So you have people, but the low side is that
you see
tooth decay.
Tooth decay. Okay.
Another thing you see is what you see around your teeth. You see that when people are talking to you, you see this yellowish substance around your teeth. In dentistry, yes, in dentistry it's called tartar by the Americans, calculus by the British. It's deposits of calcium and phosphorus around your teeth. Okay. No matter how hard you brush, it will not go off.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no, you can use the strongest of brushes.
So
you can use smokers.
I wonder.
As you brush, it will not go off.
But what causes that?
It's deposits from your saliva. It's a natural process.
Okay.
So, but we all have different compositions of our saliva. And it's on the lower teeth especially, because your salivary glands in your lower jaw open behind your front teeth.
Okay.
So as it jets out the saliva, it deposits. It's like laying down cement on the teeth. It lays it down bit by bit, and over time it packs. Some people will not need a clean in 2 years. Some people once a year. Some people every 6 months. Depending on how God created you. So brushing hard, maybe to think you get cleaner teeth or to get whiter teeth, it's a non-starter.
Oh, I see.
So the smoke, but even those who smoke, who buy the smokers, when they come to me, their smoke stains are still there.
Okay.
So they're hard. No, you do the medium.
Body comes and you clean it, it's going to come back because it's a matter of the saliva.
Yeah, it will pack again. So normally if you've done before, you come and we clean, we give a period, maybe 6 months. Ideally, we say once every 6 months.
Oh, okay.
But if after 6 months you come and assess and it's not much, or it's very not packed, maybe once a year. If you after 3 months you see that it has packed again, you need to go back and have it cleaned off.
Okay.
Yes, because the deposits also has an effect on your gums.
Okay.
So those people who pack a lot, over time you realize that the gum either begins to bleed or get sore, and then it in effect has issues on the bone that holds the teeth.
Right.
Because it's a whole unit. The gum, the teeth, and the bone, they work together.
Yeah.
So as it affects the bone begins to shrink. Then ultimately the teeth begins, once the bone is the foundation for the tooth. So once the foundation is weak, tooth begins to wobble, and then it can ultimately do what? Fall out.
I see.
Yeah, so that's.
So which other ones? You talked about the tartar, and then you early on talk about the tooth decay as one of the things.
Yeah.
Which other common issues?
So you are looking at what it's also linked with the tartar, what we call gingivitis. That's when they brush, they bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have bleeding gums when you brush. That one,
I thought that was a problem of how hard the brush is, or how hard somebody is brushing.
it can be a problem of that, but also when the tartar builds up and it's not dislodged, the organisms in there get the gum inflamed.
Okay.
So until you clean, the bleeding will continue. So it's not just about the force you use to brush.
Okay.
And in dentistry we call the gums gingiva. So it's called gingivitis. Itis means inflammation. So gingiva and itis, gingivitis. So that's one of the cause. Then the broader aspect you move on is what we will call periodontitis, because the gum, the bone, the teeth has something we call the periodontium. So when it gets inflamed, then it gets weakened, then the bone shrinks, then the teeth begins to wobble, and then ultimately it can fall out. So you mainly would see people coming with deposits, the tartar build up, tooth decay, and then you have periodontitis. Yeah. I mean, these are the main activities that you would encounter.
So I want to believe that the most common one would be the tooth decay.
No, you have more of the gingivitis and periodontitis being more common than
the tooth decay. But tooth decay too, I mean, we growing up, those were the ones that we used to hear of. Caca a lot.
Because it
comes
causes
with
pain.
All right.
Because it causes pain. The gingivitis or periodontitis occasionally will cause pain, but it's not one that will disturb your sleep like
caca.
Caca, yes. Tooth decay would, as I said, the pain is only second to labor. Yes. So if you imagine the pain our mothers go through to give them to that one. And unfortunately, it comes at night.
Yeah.
Because the body is trying to marshal forces to override the infection at that time of the day. Because when you lie down, gravity is not acting on your blood flow. So there's uninterrupted blood flow to the site, and then there's extreme pain. And the pain, that's all you hear about a lot.
Right, yeah.
I couldn't sleep the whole night. I'm going to the dentist. I couldn't sleep the whole night. I'm going to the dentist. That's why you would think that is the most common dental disease, but you have more of the
other ones. Yes. I see. All right, let me just announce the phone lines, and I'll come back to Kaka shortly, because I know a lot of people would want to hear about it. Well, exactly 24 minutes after 9. This is a business breakfast on Zed 101.9 FM with me, Nitra Bihamon. This morning, we're having a conversation to mark the World Oral Health Day, and we're talking about exactly how that connects directly to your overall well-being. And my guest in studio this morning is Dr. Harry B.K. Glover. He is a dentist and also the CEO of Life Healthcare Center, and he's helping us make sense of exactly what we're talking about this morning. You can join a conversation on 054432. If you have any comments as well, feel free to send them. 0544321019. You can also call us on 030395661, 030395661, and then we give you the opportunity to ask your questions or make your comments. We're streaming live on Facebook at ZFMGH and on YouTube at Z Multimedia. Please drop a comment there also, and I'll read them for you. Well, I have good news for you. Consultations and some free things for people. And so you're going to call us. This is how it's going to be. Just call us. We ask a question. The questions are going to be centered around brushing your teeth, something related to oral health, also about Z Multimedia, and then about Eid al-Fitr, because we are celebrating Eid today. And so call us, and then we ask a very common, very simple question. If you get it right, we give you a free consultation with Doc, and also I think some free attention, from Doctor at his facility. And so you can call us now, 0544-321019, 0544-321019, and then I give you the opportunity to answer a question, and then you get the giveaway. We're giving free dental consultation and cleaning. That is a giveaway. So please call us now, and then we give you the opportunity to be a winner of this giveaway this morning. All right, Doc, let's continue the conversation. So I said I was going to come back to Kaka. How would somebody know if they are beginning to develop tooth decay?
Okay, so most often clients come and tell you that food gets stuck somewhere once they are eating, and then most often they'll use a toothpick, take it out. Then later they'll come and tell you that, okay, when I eat and food gets into that hole, it's slightly painful. Because in that case, because it takes almost 2 years for, 2 years for the food to get into the hole. So by the time the food gets into the hole, it's already painful. So by the time the food gets into the hole, it's already painful. So by the time the food gets into the hole, it's already painful. So tooth to get decayed and start causing pain.
2 years.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very slow process. But if not tackled early, it's a point where it gets very painful.
Okay.
So they'll come and most often they'll take it out, clean it up. Then all the time of them will use they'll say they'll use chewing gum. When once you chew the gum, the
pain.
The debris that gets into the hole comes. So it's a gradual process. The body is said that it sends you several warning signs to take action. But I don't tend to fault a lot of, because there are so many horrid stories about the dentist. The dentist has so many wild tools. The dentist will inject you. The dentist will pull out your tooth. Currently, practice is a bit different.
Okay.
Even though we do those things, you need to. Patient is educated before things are done.
Right.
And there are more things to do to help bring the pain down before anything is done. So it's not like the old days that extractions were just the mainstay.
Right.
Yes, but tooth decay takes it's very patient. So if you don't tackle it early, once you come to the dentist and we take an X-ray and see the depth of the cavity, it can be filled.
So it starts with a cavity.
So so the decay forms a hole. So some, depending on how your tooth is shaped, how it was created, there are varying things that you cause. Some have some very deep grooves in their teeth that retains food when they eat.
Yeah.
So once the grooves retain food, there's always substrate for decay. There's always substrate for decay. So you need to. That's why we say visit your dentist at least twice in a year. So that if we see anything, we'll tell you, and then we nip it in the bud before it gets
worse.
Yeah, it gets worse. Right. So yes, and then also you have some people too. The Ghanaian diet and bones, man. We love our bones. Yeah, we want to get calcium till we are 90, right. Even though your bones are fully grown. So the coarse diet sometimes ends up breaking teeth. You see, the interesting thing is that as you grow older, your teeth get more rigid, less flexible. So you should pick your bones and your battle with the bones with caution, because some of the bones will defeat you. Yeah, so you may chew the bones and it will break the tooth, and then you have a dip whereby food can get stuck, and then it causes a decay. Also, now the bone will split the tooth into two.
Right.
That's when we have to take it out.
Well, actually, some people. I mean, how common is mouth odor?
So
is it curable too?
You see, so they are varying. So when you have a lot of tartar in your mouth, and debris, all those yellowish or greenish things around your teeth, the organisms in their release gases, causes bad breath.
Okay.
Sometimes some people have their wisdom teeth. The last tooth that comes out, doesn't come out straight. It comes out at an angle. So between the last and the last but one, there's a gap whereby food it will bring foul breath. Some also would also have, when you have bleeding gums, when blood goes bad, the smell is not too good.
Okay.
So that can also give bad breath. Some also have chronic cold and will have what we call sinusitis. So with that, they'll have to see the ENT to have it sorted out.
Right. And
some too also have issues with the we call it GERD. Gastroesophageal reflux, where food tries to come back into their mouth when they eat. So after it goes down. So that one you have to see them. So there are varying factors. Some too. One of the most commonest ones that we encounter are people who can smell very well. So they don't have any bad odor.
Yeah.
But they can perceive very fine scents.
Okay. So
they end up sentencing either themselves or their partners to halitosis prison,
right,
or bad breath prison. That they are perceiving the scent and say, "Oh no, your breath is." But they come, you check, there's nothing. Or some people, because they have that, they all want to make sure that their breath is on point because nobody will criticize them. Also, some people will go and meet somebody like who's got allergy issues. I was talking to this guy and he touched his nose. That means that my breath is smelling. So some are not, they are not, is not the case. Some too, yes, is the case. But once again, as I said, hard brushing will not solve those issues.
Right.
You need to have it sorted out by the dentist.
By the dentist. Yes. So the dentist must actually look at it and then give you what you have to do or tell you what you have to do. Definitely. So are there certain lifestyles that we've actually accepted as a people that is causing some of these things?
The bones.
The bones is number one. We like bones too much.
I have clients who some I think it's more the females. Some of them, they tell me that look,
they won't be happy with you
after I cook and everybody eats. The other show my husband eat. I pick bones from everybody's plate and I sit down and I chew the bones. Hey. Some of them, I tell them, oh, stop the bones. They doctor, no, the bones I can't stop. Give me another solution to my problem. After the bones, there, we are chewing the bones forever. So yeah, so but the life, the thing that is going becoming more common of late is because now the middle class has gone out. People are more exposed to more of the refined foods, so the sugars. They're looking at the sweets, the ice cream, and all that. Because the way tooth decay occurs, you have sugar in your mouth, and especially if you don't brush at night, the sugar is acted upon by organisms in your mouth.
Right.
So be it the carbohydrate, because carbohydrates can also be broken down to sugar. So the banku. Once is you don't brush at night and there's some stuck applications in your mouth, the organisms in your mouth break down the carbohydrates. It changes it to acid, and then the acid now tends to do what? Dissolve your enamel, which is the outer covering of your teeth, and that begins to form the hole, the cavity.
Okay.
So mouth.
Yeah.
And then that brings less, gives less substrate in there. And then there is less substrate for organisms to produce the acid to damage your teeth.
Okay.
Yes. So right now you will see decay because now kids are exposed to the Fanta, the Coke. When we were growing up, Fanta and Coke was a Christmas or a birthday event. But now the drinks are there.
Right.
So it can be taken, but taken in moderation.
Okay.
If you take it every day, then there's cause for concern. So all the fizzy drinks, all the refined sugars, is what is also causing more
of that.
More of that. Yes.
So we have to cut those things.
Yes, I will not say cut it off totally.
Okay.
Right. So that's it. Then also
should drink water or like use that to.
You guys to after you brush.
Okay.
But after that, nothing should go into your mouth. Aside water.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If you go and do something else, then you use something for organisms to act at night.
Then you have to brush again.
So you can take it. I won't say when you go to the party, don't take it. No. You can take it, but in moderation. Don't binge on it. Don't be doing the sweets so much throughout the day, and then you don't brush. Yes, some people, and also if you know that, fine. My mom had a lot of. Some people, there's some genetic predisposition.
Okay. So
naturally, in the family, you don't have very strong teeth. In that case, your oral hygiene has to be better than somebody whose family their teeth are very strong. So you make sure you take good care of it, because once it's gone, it's gone.
Right. Okay. I see. Now, a very important one, which is becoming quite common, is teeth whitening. We're beginning to see that a lot, and I'm chipping this in just so that I can pick your thoughts on that. Now, is it possible, first of all, is it possible to move your teeth from this, from maybe a brownish or maybe, I don't know, a darker color to a real whitening? Is it possible to do that without harming your teeth? All these teeth whitening laser things that we are seeing, are they real? are they like something without side effects and all of that?
So God gave you your color for a reason. And then also, some of the color you get is inherited.
Okay.
Right? And the other factors that also determine your color. The baby teeth are whiter than the adult teeth.
Okay.
So you have some parents that
So it's natural.
Yes. Some of because the baby teeth contains less dentin. Dentin is the second layer of your tooth.
Okay.
It has more enamel. Enamel is what we see, the outer layer. So enamel is a bit translucent. Dentin has got color. So dentin will give you the color, ultimately shows through the enamel to give you the color that you are seeing. Now, so for parents who, when the baby teeth are coming, the adult teeth are coming out alongside the baby teeth, they will see, my kids' teeth used to be white, but now the new ones are coming and they don't look white. You can't do much about that color. So don't go scrubbing the kids' teeth to want to get into the color of the baby teeth. It will not work out.
Right.
And when you get all your adult teeth, as I said, you like your skin complexion, you inherit your color to some extent. Unless maybe sometimes when your mother takes, and that they've stopped giving that medication, or something called tetracycline. You take it ends up leaving certain pigments in the teeth. Okay. But the whitening, some people don't like what I'm going to say, but whitening, I'm not a big fan of it because I feel it's not going to, something that would last you a lifetime.
Oh, really?
Yes, no, it will not. If I whiten for you, I know that it can last you a lifetime. I know that there's value for money. But in the Ghanaian setting, you whiten, and you can't move your teeth from maybe a brownish to a very white teeth. It will never happen. It's normally a chemical that you put on the tooth. Okay. And the light is what makes the thing to start working. That activates it. So it's not actually it's laser. They will first put the chemical on your teeth, then use the blue light to some extent. Okay. But after that,
you explained it further. Okay. But I have a caller on the line. I'm going to bring you back in so that you share with us. Hello, Anita. Good morning and welcome to the Business Breakfast on Zed.
Good morning, Zed.
How are you doing, Anita?
Please, I'm doing well by God's grace.
All right, great. Thanks so much for joining our giveaway this morning. Well, I have a very simple question for you. But just before that, tell us where you're calling us from.
Yes, I'm calling from Taifa.
Taifa, okay. All right. Anita from Taifa. So, Anita, a very simple question. How many times should you brush your teeth each day?
Oh, I think at least twice a day.
At least twice a day?
Twice a day.
Are you sure? Final answer?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Twice a day.
Okay. So, Anita, you just want yourself a free consultation and tooth cleaning at Life Healthcare Center. We'll get in touch with you. The producer will get in touch with you after the show, and then you can and then you can actually arrange with the doctor, and then you go and visit and get your teeth clean, and also you get.
Thank you.
All right. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. We made your holiday, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So kindly.
I'm not listening to the Business Breakfast on
Zed before, This is your first time?
No, I'm listening to it. I'm saying that I'm not listening to it just for nothing. I'm benefiting.
Oh, that's true. You benefited from that. Okay, great. All right. So tell your family and friends and get them to also call in, and then we ask a simple question. They also stand a chance of winning. All right. Thank you very much. Producer will get in touch with you, Anita.
Thank you, too.
All right. Okay. All right. Bye. All right.
Bye.
Okay, so you can also call if you just tuned in. This is Business Breakfast on Zed. Today we are observing World Oral Health Day, and we're talking about the importance of oral health for overall well-being. And my guest is Dr. Harry. He is the dentist and also the founder of. He's also the CEO actually of Life Healthcare Center, and you can join a conversation by sending us a WhatsApp on 0544321019. If you have any comments, any questions, feel free to send them to us. If you also want to join the giveaway, feel free to call us on that same number, 0544321019. You get to answer a simple question, and then you stand a chance of winning. Getting the free giveaway. The free consultation and also free cleaning as part of that. All right, so please call us now. We're also streaming live on Facebook at ZFMGH and on YouTube at Z Multimedia. So please do well to reach out to us as soon as possible, and we can give you the opportunity to get a free consultation and a free giveaway. Now, Doc, you were talking about the laser thing that people are doing for teeth whitening, and you're saying that it is not. It is just you put some chemicals on the teeth, and then they throw the light at it,
and then
it begins to work. Yes,
because the chemical has a particular ingredient in there that is light activated.
Okay.
Yeah. But personally, as a dentist, I don't like doing it that much because of the type of diet we have in our country.
Okay.
When you do the whitening, abenquine, that's with palm oil, coffee, tea, red wine, all the greens and all that stuff, you have to cut them off. So palava sauce, gobe, all those things. Because it's like polishing your saucepan from when it's black and then go and put it back on fire.
On fire.
What happens? It will go black again. Yes. So if it was a permanent thing that when I do for you, it lasts you 10 years, 15 years, yes. But if you can't stop, so normally I'll tell my clients, if I see a coffee taker, no, you have to go and stop the coffee. I clean for you regular, go and stop the coffee before I now change. So if you don't stop the coffee, then we can't whiten for you.
Can't whiten for you. I see. So what actually makes it the teeth darker? Is it the foods that we eat, like the gobe and things that you mentioned?
No, you have a natural color, but when you like a lot of tea and coffee, yes, it would definitely make it darker.
Make it darker. Right, Doc, I have another caller on the line. Let me just bring the person in. Rael from hello, Rael. Good morning and welcome to the Business Breakfast on Zed.
Hi, good morning.
How are you doing, Rael?
I'm doing very well by God's grace. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well too by God's grace. Thank you so much for calling us. So I'm just going to ask you a question, a simple question, and then when you answer, you stand a chance of getting a giveaway this morning. Now, what is the special meal called? The special meal that Muslims eat to break their fast during Eid al-Fitr. What is it called?
Is it iftar?
Iftar. Wow. How did you know, Rayo? You're a Christian, right?
Yes, I have a Muslim friend.
Oh, okay. Iftar. Right. You got that right. And congratulations. You just won yourself a free consultation and a free teeth cleaning at Life Healthcare Center. Yeah.
Thank you.
You can visit the facility and get a free consultation and all of that.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much for calling, Rayo. Okay, so so you can also call 0544321019, 0544321019. Answer a simple question and stand a chance of getting yourself a free consultation and also free cleaning at Life Healthcare Center. I understand that I have some more calls coming through. Please place your call as soon as possible. Look, let's continue the conversation.
So if a coffee taker or someone who likes his red wine or likes a lot of tea, it would naturally leave pigments on your teeth. Okay. So if you clean and I whiten, the next moment you go back to your coffee. And for coffee and tea takers, they really like their coffee and their tea.
Okay.
So they find it difficult to stop. So before I whiten for you, you need to really stop. I see that you've stopped. So we'll have maybe another session. I see that I don't see the same stains that I see before. Before I may do that for you. The other thing that people may do to maintain their white teeth or to get whiter teeth is something they call veneers.
What's that?
So you go to the dentist, he uses his drill to shave the front of your teeth, takes molds and goes to make whitish coverings. It's like glass and sticks them on the surface of your teeth. So that's why you see the Hollywood smile, you see the celebrities having very nice, perfect teeth. They've gone to work on it.
What are the side effects of all of that?
With that one tooth tissue is gone because you cannot, as I said, tooth does not regenerate, so you cannot replace it. And then your diet must be cautious. When you have veneers, no plantain chips, no bones, no fried yam, and nuts, because it's almost like glass. It will break if you chew very hard things. So if what you can getting whiter teeth that were not given to you by God would require a lot of lifestyle adjustments. But I will say to our client, you adjust the lifestyle before you go spending that amount of money in your mouth. Because in my entire career, I've seen only I think 2 or 3 patients that have had very white teeth naturally.
Right.
And it was only one that her color matches the color that is used for whitening. Only one.
Only one.
One. And I've seen in excess of maybe 15,000 patients or 40. I've seen a lot of patients in my entire career.
So are you saying that it is not worth it?
For me, unless there's some diseased enamel that you have what we call enamel hypoplasia, that your teeth didn't develop. That one, yes, we can work on this for you. But just for regular wanting my teeth to look very white, it's not worth it.
Okay. Right. Okay, Doc, I have other callers on the line. I have Benedicta from Kaswa, right? Nungwa. Okay, Benedicta, good morning and welcome to the Business Breakfast on Zed. Hello, Benedicta. Hello. All right, I think I lost Benedicta there. We'll try. Benedicta, kindly call back so that we can add you to the conversation and then you can answer your question and stand a chance of getting a giveaway. Benedicta, hello.
Hello.
All right, great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You?
Yeah, I'm doing well too by God's grace. Welcome to the Business Breakfast on Zed 101.9 FM. All right. Okay, so a very quick question and then you stand a chance of getting the giveaway. Can you tell us where Zed Multimedia is located?
East Legon.
East Legon. Can you be specific? Where in East Legon? Okay, maybe you don't get that one, but you got the East Legon right, and so we'll just let it. Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations on that, Benedicta. So you've won yourself a free. Hello.
Yes, please. Please, can I be heard?
Yes, loud and clear. Your name and where you are calling us from, please.
I'm Benedicta.
Oh, this is Benedicta. Or another Benedicta.
No, the same Benedicta.
The same. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes. So Benedicta, thank you very much. You've won yourself a free consultation and free cleaning at Life Healthcare Center. And so the producer will get in touch with you and then we'll arrange and get you to visit the facility and get your teeth cleaned and also get your free consultation. But thanks so much for calling us this morning.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. All right. Okay. So, yes, you can also call us. We still have some more callers calling us this morning. But you can also place a call 0544321019, 0544321019. It's a free giveaway for you. And that is what we are doing this morning to mark the World Oral Health Day. I have another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello. I didn't get to ask my question.
Oh, you have a question. Okay. Go ahead.
Yes. Please. How do you handle? Is it safe or is it healthy for you to brush more than twice a day? Because sometimes my teeth usually become very sensitive. I have to brush my teeth more than twice a day.
Doc, so she's asking, is it Benedicta?
Yes. Please.
Oh, okay, all right. Doc, so she's asking, she's asking that is it okay to brush more than twice a day?
Some people will brush after every meal. That's allowed if you want, but you should do it. The force you apply should be with moderation. Don't go scrubbing. So maybe you have your morning, you have your evening. You can do a midpoint, a middle one in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yes, but you don't need to brush after every. Some people take it to the extra. They want to keep their teeth very clean and all that, but morning and evening, very important. But if you are doing more than that, then make sure that the force you are applying is not beyond measure. Other than that, you begin to damage your teeth. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right, Benedicta. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, please.
All right,
Yes,
great.
we are.
All right, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Okay, you're most welcome. All right, you can also call us on 0544-321019, 0544-321019, and then we give you the opportunity to ask your question or make a comment, and also stand a chance of getting a giveaway this morning from us at Z101.9 FM, your lifestyle, leisure, and business radio. All right, Doc. So let's touch on a few other things, and then we can wrap up the conversation. Our time is almost up. So a very important thing that I think we also need to pay attention to is the fact that, I mean, some people think that they have to get a pain before they move to the dentist. And I think you highlighted that early on when you were making some points. Do you think that people should wait for preventive care, or they should do preventive care, or actually do more like a reactive one? They should wait. Which one is more important?
With most health conditions now, you are better off having preventive, right? Preventive care, because sometimes that has happened has gone beyond what can be salvaged. So when pain occurs, as I said earlier on, that's the point. When you get to that point, then there are only two options: either I pull out your tooth, or I do a procedure we call a root canal. That depends on the amount of tooth tissue you have left in the mouth.
Okay. So
you don't wait for pain to drive you to the dentist. No. Once it gets there, it goes from maybe 2,000, 3,000 to about much as 30,000, 40,000 cedis.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that you got free and you didn't take
so
care
I'll
of
tell you
it.
that. So if you make the teeth go bad, you give me more money. You get.
All right. Okay, Doc, I have another caller on the line. Let me just speak to. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Please, my name is Daniel. I'm
Daniel.
calling
From where?
from Tema.
Okay, Daniel from Tema. Daniel, thanks so much. This is a business breakfast on Zed. Do you have a question for us?
Yes. Please, my fiancée is battling from this issue that you guys are talking about, and I would love to bring her to the place that the hospital does.
Oh, okay, so that she can come in.
So he wants to win this for his fiancée.
So you want to win for your fiancée, huh?
If it could be possible,
okay.
I can use mine and then also pay for her.
All right. Okay. So my question to you is that can you name 3 flagship shows on Z101.9 FM?
To be honest, that one I don't have no.
Oh,
but you are on one right now.
Yes. Okay. All right.
I was just tuning in and I saw the conversation. And
wow. Okay.
it really touched me.
All right. I'm going to give you another chance and ask a different question, but you're going to promise me that you will keep listening to Zed.
Yeah, I promise.
Okay, you promise. All right. Okay, so another question to you. So what is the outer layer of the tooth called?
The outer layer.
Layer of the tooth, yeah. What is it called?
Is it the gum?
No, another try.
The white part you see.
The white part that you see.
The teeth itself, the bone.
No. Okay, maybe last chance, and then if you don't get it, then let your girlfriend also call, so maybe she will get it for herself.
Okay.
All right. So we are sorry. So just
for him, let me give him a special treat.
A special treat. Oh, so you just want yourself the same consultation anyway. Doc wants to give you a special treat. So the producer will get in touch with you, and then you can we can arrange with that. Okay. Thank you very much for calling. I have another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Good morning. You're welcome to the Business Breakfast on Zed.
Thank you.
All right. May I know your name and where you're calling us from?
My name is Manuela. I'm calling from Tema.
Nabella.
Emanuela.
Emanuela from Tema. Okay. Emanuela, do you have a question for us or you want to join the giveaway?
I want to join the
Oh, I see. Everybody likes the giveaway. Anyway, okay. Emanuela, what is one food you should avoid to keep your teeth healthy?
Yes, eat
Yes,
sugar food.
sugary foods, right? Emanuela, congratulations. You just won yourself a free consultation and cleaning at Life Healthcare Center. And so please, we'll arrange with you. Producer will get in touch with you, and then you can visit the facility. Thanks so much for calling, and keep listening to Z101.9 FM. All right, thank you very much, Emanuela. All right, so our time is up, but I can see that some people are still calling, and so maybe we'll just do like two more, and then we can wrap up this morning. Yes. Okay, Doc. Let's finalize. So you were talking about the fact that preventive is more important and it's less expensive compared to being reactive or waiting for treatment and all of that. Okay. Now, many people avoid the dental visits due to the cost. How should we rethink oral health as an investment and not?
So if you think of the possibility of paying about 40,000 cedis to get something fixed as compared to have it nipped in the bud, I think it's a worthy investment. And then also, you think about the pain that you may get at night that will affect your day. The following day, productivity will be less. If you go and it is taken out, the time you will miss off having to recuperate. So having the trouble and sorting it out as compared to nipping it in the bud and stopping it. Don't let somebody's experience be your experience.
Okay.
That, I went and the tooth was taken out and it was so painful. No, don't let that limit you from going to the dentist. Because everybody's experience is different.
Right.
Okay.
And
practice in the past is not practice now. Now we like well-informed clients. We like letting clients understand what's going to be done before we proceed. If you don't understand what is done, we give you information, you go and research, come, ask questions before we proceed.
Right.
We don't just catch you, tell you, open your mouth, then we are taking out your tooth. No. That's not how the practice is today.
All right. Okay, Doc, I have another caller. Let me just take my last call and then we wrap up in studio. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, welcome to the Business Breakfast on Zed. Your name and where you're calling us from, please.
My name is Patience. I'm calling from Accra.
Your name is what?
Patience.
Patience from Accra.
Yes.
Okay, Patience, thanks so much for calling us. Do you want to ask a question or you want to join the giveaway?
I want to join the giveaway.
Oh, wow. Everybody likes the giveaway. Okay, Patience, so a quick question. Can you mention the three philosophies of Z101 ZFM?
Oh, please. I don't want that. I just tuned in and I saw my favorite doctor, so I decided.
Wow. Patience wants to vibe doctor. Doctor so that he can give free consultation. But anyway, let me see the dentist.
Please, 6 months of yearly.
How so? Explain.
Sorry.
How do you mean?
Like
you mean every 6 months?
Yes, please. And if because of work schedule you can't make it every 6 months, then you come yearly once a year.
Doc is nodding, so I'm sure that your answer is correct. Congratulations, Patience. You just won yourself. All right, Patience. So you just won yourself a free consultation and also teeth cleaning at Life Healthcare Center.
And we are patient and techy. Hello?
Yes.
Please, we are patient and techy.
Patience and Peggy.
So we come for free consultation.
Hey. The two people. All right. Anyway, doctor will see about that. And producer will get in touch with you. Thanks so much for calling. Please keep listening to Z101.9 FM.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. All right, Doc. Let's wrap up now. So, if there's anybody listening to us, some basic things that they can do to protect their health, their oral health from today.
So for parents, start cleaning the kids' mouth as soon as they are born, so that as they grow older, they will not battle you when you are brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
limit the amount of sugar you give them when they are kids, and also make sure that if you are breastfeeding them, don't breastfeed them throughout the night with milk stuck in your mouth, because milk contains sugar.
Okay.
It can cause decay. Make sure that the last thing they get in your mouth before they sleep is water. Don't give them Milo and they will sleep with the Milo. Kids who do that will end up getting a lot of tooth decay. Dilute the Milo, make the Milo quite watery, not sweet, so that over time they'll give it up. Visit your dentist twice a year. If we see that you need it once a year, we'll let you know. If you need more than once a year, we'll let you know. As we're getting more economically stable, limit the amount of refined sugars that you take.
Okay.
And then something God gave that gives you for free.
Right, Doc. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And then for those who won, for Life Healthcare, we have a branch at Accra Mall, and we are soon coming to Tema, and then one at ANC Corner. So depending on where they are,
repeat them so that.
So we have Achimota Mall,
okay,
Junction Mall, ANC Corner, and then we are soon coming to Tema Community 5.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Doc, thank you very much. Myself, I'm going to come.
I'm
sure, Solomon, are you also yes, welcome. Welcome. And DJ Weed, welcome to any of your branches for the consultation. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yes, really grateful that you joined us this morning. All right. So, Dr. Harry BK Glover is a dentist and also the CEO of Life Healthcare Center, and he joined us this morning talking about the importance of oral health for overall well-being. It's been a very good conversation. Doc, thank you so much once again for coming. And to all of you who listen to this conversation, thank you very much. We're going to have a very brief conversation about Eid. We promised you that, and so we're going to do that shortly. I have joining me over the phone lines Azuri Imoru Abdullah, and he is our guest this morning. He's a Muslim and he's going to share a little bit about Eid with us. But we'll take a quick music break, and when we return, we get into that conversation. Please don't go anywhere. Morning show, and we've just had a conversation on what that means, why is it even important, and how you can even celebrate it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm well. How are you too?
I'm fine, thank you. There's something we call don't go right.
Yeah, I look forward to that. Well? Yeah, by God's grace, I'm doing very well. Okay, and Eid,
well,
prayers.
The important part of the prayer is the talk about fasting. You need to climax it with Eid. So the first thing is to go for the prayers, which is just for a short period. Then after that, you return to your various homes and then do merrymaking, basically.
So what is Eid? What is that?
So Eid is the festival marking the end of the 30th day or 29th day of fasting. That's the month of Ramadan. So where we cannot talk about it without talking about the relevance of Ramadan, because it is the Ramadan that gave birth to the Eid. So without Ramadan, we cannot be celebrating Eid. You understand? So Eid al-Fitr is just the festival to mark the end of the period of Ramadan. Usually between 29 days Ramadan. Usually between 29 days or 30 days consecutively. So at the end of the period, we say that, okay, we need to give thanks to the Almighty Allah for bringing us how far. The relevant is that we started with the Ramadan for a period of 29 or 30 days, you understand? We started with some people, and then we didn't end with some people. Definitely some people have lost their lives.
Yeah.
Some people are not at peace. Some people have problems. Some people are sick. Some people are in the hospital, you understand? So if God has given you the strength, health, good health, and then you are able to end the period successfully, you need to acknowledge and give thanks to the Almighty Allah for how far you are brought to. And then also to remember your neighbors who are at the hospitals, who are receiving treatment, who are ill, who are in difficulty time, who are in war and all those. You need to use that period to actually pray and ask for God intervention in whatever they are going through. So that's the essence of this particular
celebration. But I understand that the timing is usually tied to the moon. Why is that so?
Yeah, so there is no debate about it. So you see, the Gregorian calendar, we have February sometime 29 or 30, 29 days, right? Apart from that, we have 30 and 31 days. But in the Islamic calendar, we don't have 31 days. We rather have 29 or 30 days.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so it is the period of counting. So the Holy Prophet said you must sight the moon, or the crescent, the new moon, before you start your fasting. So the day you start the moon, which will be in the evening, the next day mark the first day of Ramadan. So from day one, you start counting down. Okay?
Okay.
So if you get to end, Ramadan is between 29 or 30 days. So there's a likelihood that on the 29th day, you may sight the crescent or the new moon. So if you are likely to sight the moon on the 29th day, then the next day you are going to observe your Eid. But if you don't sight the moon on the 29th, the usual thing is that you must complete the 30 days, because it is usually 29 or 30 days. So the usual thing is that you must complete the 29. That is, if you have not sighted the moon, you complete it and make it 30. Now, after 30, you still have to search and see if you see the moon. If not seeing the moon, automatically the next day will be it, because you cannot do 31st.
Okay.
We don't have something like 31st in the Islamic
right.
calendar. Yes. So there's a bit of argument, but that is the ruling.
Okay.
Yes.
So is that the reason why some people celebrate on different days other than others?
Exactly. So depending on the sighting of the moon, because of geographical differences, you understand? And then sometimes the time differences that we have. Some people may sight it early. So, for example, Ghana, if we are not able to sight it on the 29th, which we have been counting, some people might have sighted it on that particular day
already.
So they can go ahead. You understand?
Okay,
so
and there is no problem.
There is it's not cast in stone. So depending on your location and your geographical and the climate conditions, you observe the counting.
The counting, right.
So if other countries or other jurisdictions have been able to cite it, they can go ahead. But if you have not cited it, and then you can authenticate the authenticity of that particular person, then you can go ahead. So, for example, in Ghana, people in Accra will not see it because of some climatic conditions. Okay.
Yeah.
But if people, Muslims in Kumasi or even Techiman or any other part of Ghana cite it, then we can go ahead and celebrate, because it is within the same jurisdiction.
The same jurisdiction. All right.
Yes.
Okay. And some of the activities, the main activity is a prayer, right?
The most important
one.
Of it. So they are saying that even if you are sick and then you are not on a serious condition, just try and even go and sit there. Even if you are not going to take part, just go and sit and be part of the blessing.
Part of that, okay.
You understand? Yes. So in Islam, Muslim women, when they are menstruating, they are not supposed to observe prayers, but they are saying that this particular period, just go there and then don't go to the mosque. Just go and be part of the premise. Just go and be around the premises and be part of the blessing. That is the relevance of this particular thing. Then after the prayers, then the merrymaking begins. But the whole prophet also admonished that you must actually celebrate in modesty. In modesty in such a way that when you are celebrating, remember your neighbor. Maybe your neighbor slept overnight without any food.
Yeah.
Or
hello?
Neighbor who cannot afford. So usually we are looking at the needy and then the poor. So if you are able to prepare something small, remember your door neighbor who have not been able to get something to eat. Then you share with the person. That is the essence of it. That is the relevance of it. And then we also encourage visiting each other, visiting families, visiting neighbors, trying to exchange pleasantries, and then try to bond and foster that bond of unity among your neighbors and your community.
Okay, right.
So as part of it, you realize that in Ghana, you see Muslims and Christians, we do a lot of things in common.
Together, yes.
You understand? Today we are enjoying the holiday. It's not only Muslims. Christians are not allowed to go to work because, so if you say you are a Christian, you are not celebrating Eid, invariably you are celebrating, prepare food, you understand?
Yeah.
And serve the Muslim community around. That is part of. So it's not necessarily Muslims preparing food and serving them.
Serving others.
The other way around. Or you can just organize some mini party, bring all the community together if you are a Christian. That is a way of showing that kind of coexistence.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
so
right.
that is how Christians can be part of it.
Right.
Or you can send the person a message, call the person, oh, I wish you Eid. That is part of it.
Okay. Right. Azuri, thank you very much for your time. And I know that the day has just begun for you. Some more activities. I'll be looking forward to my Zongo rice as well. But I'm really grateful that you joined me this morning. All right. I wish you the best. All right. Okay. All right. So that was Azuri Imoru Abdullahi. He is a Muslim and he joined us this morning telling us about Eid and the celebration itself, what exactly goes into all of that. And he shared quite a number of things with us this morning. But that's how we wrap up today on our special holiday edition of the Business Breakfast on Zed. We're back again on Monday for another holiday edition because Monday is also a holiday. And I know you like holidays. Make sure you spend it with us right here on